Hey folks, Mike Bazzine here, and welcome to the Thursday Night V8 Supercars Americas Week 1 for Season 4 of 2025. We're starting things off at Phillip Island Grand Prix Circuit. It's been a decent track for me in the past. I mean, it's the iconic, you know, it's the iRacing circuit for supercars. It's always a lot of fun to drive around. Results-wise, I don't know, I feel like the handful of times that I've had a good car at this track, it's really tough to pass. I haven't had the I don't know, attack to actually make passes here, so it's a little rough in my history here, but I still enjoy racing on it, and it's a lot of fun, so we'll see how it goes. There's a lot of new stuff this season, namely among them the new UI, which I'm still getting used to, so you might see a couple of things don't either do work or don't work or look a little bit differently because I'm still sorting this out. I only just started digging into this tonight, so for tonight the car feels okay. I haven't really run head-to-head with anybody yet in practice, so we'll see what kind of pace we have when it comes to the race. 18th, which considering I'm car number 19, that's not too bad. What is weird is that I appear to be starting right next to or behind Raymond 2, and he's like way faster than me. Cam's a little ways up the road. So we got like 28 cars here tonight. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over. Half the field is on the grid.
Today's cars are available in Marshall and those numbers around the stewards' office and precinct.
Green flag, green flag. Right side. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear, 2 wide, clear on the right. Car stop on the left. Go right. filling up now should get us to the end. Slow car ahead. Right side, clear on the right. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Right side, still there, stay on the left, still there, hold your line, clear on the right. Go right. top 20.
Dude, you can't just close at mid-corner.
Right side. Keep to the left. Clear. Car stopped ahead. You got a slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right. Twenty more laps. Car right. Clear.
Thank you.
Left side. Clear. Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Stay on the right. Clear. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Still there. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left. got about 5 laps of fuel. Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Well, the start was good right up until it wasn't. But Cam sucked too, and now I get to race with him, so that's fun. Car's decent, it's just lacking a little pace. We'll see what we can do.
Move it, move it. The leader's pitting now.
Oh, you're a dick. past 10.
Great job, 10 to go. Car stopped on the right. 5 to go.
Keeping left.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left. Two left to go. 2 to go. You have about 2 laps of fuel left. You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
I outthought myself there, boys. I couldn't quite get you there, Michael.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Checkered flag, checkered flag. Bring it back to the pits, we're going.
There's no fuel in this thing. Oh, this is going to be a long roll back to the pits.
Box in 10. 5. 3. 2. 1. Right here.
Whee! All in all, it wasn't a bad race, actually. Cargo. There it is. I was thinking to myself, Mark is going to have to make a mistake if I'm going to take this position. And he made one. A very small one, but it was all I needed. Oh, that was actually a lot of fun. Yeah, got a really good start, and just as good a start as the car ahead of me. Nobody else around us did. And dude starts wiggling his way up through the middle. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, why not? Yeah, and then we got down to turn 1, and I knew Cam was to my right somewhere. So I tried to hold my line, but yeah, somebody hooked me from the left rear and sent me off into the grass. It wasn't even that bad. But there's no walls at this place, which is both a blessing and a curse. So I just went and, mowed the lawn for about 5 minutes and came back out onto the track in dead last and got to it. Yeah, and then later on, I think coming out of Sahara, I saw Cam got all out of shape. What happened to him anyway? Where did he end up? Cam 20th. He must have had a rough night. Greg too. Greg should not be up there. Greg should not be down in...
Like you did.
But no, my car was good. It was a little snug. So what I did going into the season was I haven't really changed anything on the car from where we ended up last season, except for I went in and I looked up what iRacing recommends for springs and shocks at Bathurst. And I copied that down and I just bolted it into this car just because I think that's a big part of what I was struggling with last season in just trying to get this thing to handle consistently. It's still doing the tight in, loose off thing, but tonight it was manageable. Now I would say it's snug in and it's just a little bit free off. So I think we're heading in the right direction. Damon asking for me? You asking for me, Damon?
I might be.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch it. What's up?
That's all good. I was just wondering, for the Facebook page, do you want a screenshot down of the cars running down to turn 1?
Oh, and all of us in the midfield going off in different directions into the grass?
I haven't seen that far yet.
Yeah, it was a real exciting first turn back in the back of the field.
Because I'm not sure if you know of the Logitech Pro Invitational V8 series, but I do all the screenshots for that. So if you want some here and there of the races that I can run in, I don't mind doing that for your weekly, end-of-week stuff.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Look at me being all businessy and professional.
Just let me know if you ever do at some point. I'm bound to be on one of the Discord servers somewhere that we're bound to share, so...
I'm not, but cool. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, so I think I was talking about after the first turn shenanigans. Yeah, Cam must have got screwed up, and I ended up passing him. And Cam had me on pace, but like I said, he must have been having a rough night because what was the deal? He got around me, and then we pitted. He pitted first. I stayed out an extra lap and then pitted myself, and I came out I think I glanced at the relative like 2 or 3 seconds ahead of him, and with a car between us. I don't know. I think there was Robert Baxter was between us. So he must have had a rough pit stop, or I feel like I actually had a pretty quick pit stop. Almost too quick. I ran out of gas coming back to the pits after the checkers. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check because so I took like 8 gallons at the pit stop. The fuel number from the notes that I have written down here says like 7.5. I bumped that up partway through the race, which is a pain in the ass, by the way, with the new UI. And yeah, it still came close. Like after 2 laps out of the pit stop, I looked down at my little fuel calculator here, and it said I had like something, the race distance plus like a third of a lap. Like it was actually recommending me I come back in to just take a quick splash, or I might not make it. But yeah, and Cam started picking his way through the cars that were between me and him. And then I got focused in. I think that's when I started to focus in on Mark Jacobson. And I ran around behind him for a while, and then he had either he had a really good lap and I had kind of a mediocre lap, and we pulled a little bit of a distance between us. So I thought I'd take a second and look down, and Cam is just gone from the relative. I kept glancing down there to see where he was. Eventually scrolled the thing down, and not only found Cam, but found Greg. I don't know what happened to Greg tonight. He was just suddenly in the back, like 2/3 of the way through the race. I looked down, and there he is, and he's a tiny little speck in my mirror. Yeah, so those guys kind of chased down for a while. I saw Greg come back, and then, what was the deal? Cam at one point made his way back to, I think, like a second behind me, and I just went back to focusing on getting around Mark, and did that for a while again, and yeah, and I looked down again, and he was just gone. So I don't know. He looked like he was struggling with his car tonight. It looked twitchy because I'd get behind him, he'd touch a curb, and his car would kick way sideways, which mine would too, but it would kind of roll sideways. His car would just turn. So, and that some of that might be the server. I think we were on an Australian server tonight. I gotta figure out where you find that now. Yeah, we were on the Australian farm tonight. So some of that might just be visual, but I mean, he was definitely getting sideways. How abruptly, you could argue, but yeah, and then yeah, and like I said after I came in, after following Mark around for the longest time, I'm like, I can stay on his bumper, but I can't do anything more than that. He's gonna have to make a mistake in order for me to do anything. And then yeah, I think that was on the last lap, coming down at the bottom of turn 10. We had another car in front of us. Yeah, that would have been Stacy. And I don't know if he just got flustered having Stacy in front of him or what, but we got to the bottom of turn 10, and I saw just a whiff of smoke come off of his inside front tire, and he slid wide. And for a second, I thought the move wasn't even there, but I went for it anyway just to see what would happen. And I don't know if he got squirrely again, trying to put the power down. It's real easy to break traction there. I was doing it all night. But yeah, I managed to get put the power down and drive around him on the outside through the last couple of turns, and yeah, we crossed the line where we did. So yeah, not bad. So yeah, I gridded 18th, gridded 18th, finished 14th. I think I'll take that. That's not too bad. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to. Got a couple things I gotta hang a wrench on for tomorrow night. Not necessarily related to the car, just more of this UI stuff. But yeah, I think we got a decent package for tomorrow. And yeah, after that is Bathurst. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Take it easy. Have a good one.